Over the course of my channel, I've done many videos speaking about FIFA, if it's for good or for bad. And throughout the years, I've done videos speaking about what we would like to see the most in the next installment of the FIFA franchise. And today's video is no different, but with a bit of a twist. Welcome to 8 things we will never get, but we all want in FIFA 22. It sounds weird just to say FIFA 22. Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get D-Money, because he's probably not in FIFA. So get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend for your points, go over to useandbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code Vizeh at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy this, smash the like button and also subscribe if you're new, because we are 3,000 subscribers away from 250,000 subscribers. So smash that subscribe button, lad. And tell me down below in comments if there's one thing you would like to see in the next FIFA game. And let's be realistic here, then tell me down below what would that one thing be. There's many things in my dream, like, oh, I would love if FIFA and EA did that. It's probably not going to happen. So these are things that I can realistically maybe one day see a chance of maybe even happening, but odds are maybe one of these things may be true in the next 3 years. But hey, it's the hope that kills you. So let's be dreamers, yeah, for the next 10 minutes. Okay, EA, I am your biggest fan for the next 10 minutes. Let's get stuck in. Number 1, and this is going to be about career mode. Career mode. There's so many amazing ideas that they could do with this game mode, and it just it hurts me knowing what it can be. And there's many things that I'm still there thinking, how is this not in the game? So the first thing that I would like in FIFA 22, but will most likely not get, is staff. Yes, if you have seen my videos really at all for the last year or two, then you may be just sick and tired of me going on about staff. But it makes a big difference, and it still blows my mind, the fact that it's not even in the game. How is staff, which is a very important part of football and training, and there's the absolute core of a football club, is not just a manager and the players. It's a lot more than that, and you know, that goes down the entire football club. As a football manager person, I like to play FM a lot. I know how important staff can be for a club when it comes to attacking, defending, mentality, fitness, scouting, man management, physiotherapy. There's so many parts of the football club which is not just you playing the game, it's a lot of other things. Imagine staff being in FIFA, in which dependent on your star rating of your staff may actually dictate how better your players may actually get. If you have a high staff rating, but it's not just a rating, it's for each individual section. Let's say you may have really good defensive coaches, but you don't have good attacking coaches. Therefore, your defenders will get better in time. Their potential may be reached faster or even exceeded, but your attackers, they won't have the same speed of growth compared to your defenders. End of the day, it is a dynamic, and I feel like it will make the experience a lot more unique for each person, that my career mode is different to your career mode, because we've got a lot more things that is different. It's not just a football club and what players we sign, because I think for most people, the only thing they think is, okay, if I sign this player and that's it, that's what we have. It's the same thing, but we play for Burnley and he plays with Aston Villa, but we have different players. It should be a lot more, and staff is a massive part of that, not just for the experience, but also to think about how well will you spend your money. Coming on to number 2, and I'm going to be sticking with career mode, and that is going to be alongside the staff. That must also come alongside with the facilities. The facilities of your training, of your youth setup, of the stadium, of a lot of parts of the club, which again has not been really looked into. There's more to the entire experience, especially if you're a lower tier side. If I'm doing a League 2 RTG, let's say that I've got a Barrow, for example, I got a Barrow FC career mode. In career mode, there's not even any mention of any sort of stadium upgrade, and I can somewhat understand. I could understand that they can't do any stadium upgrades if it is a already real life stadium and it's licensed to them. I can understand that completely. However, for teams who's in League 1, League 2 that doesn't have a stadium bar other than Pompey or Hull, it shouldn't make a difference. Why am I not able to upgrade my stadium if it isn't the actual team stadium? Why is that not a thing? Or maybe that'd be too much to do. So let's say, for example, why not just stadium upgrade for food and drink? That could bring in more money to the club. And then, of course, there's training facilities. So, of course, you know, there's nothing about training facilities at all. It's just you have training and that's it. And it's like the same for everyone. But that's not the case, because the training for Real Madrid is a lot different to training with Accrington Stanley. It's a completely different facility, different aspect, different money. money, different everything, and in FIFA, right now, nowadays, that isn't even considered. Number 3, and I'm going to get straight into pro clubs, a incredible game mode, especially if you have the right people alongside you, in a mode of great potential, and is sadly just kind of looked down on by the current makers of the game, EA, and it's blatantly obvious because they never even mention it ever, they never even speak about it, and it's so upsetting to see. It would be great if EA actually had a lot more customization, some sort of currency in the game that you can actually build your pro on, or buy different accessories or something else. There's a bunch of videos done by the likes of JCC about pro clubs. Of course, he's the type of guy for that kind of content. However, just having these kind of games, let's say each game, depending on how well you do, you get little bonus points, little points in currency in the game, and you can use that to actually improve your pro. And they kind of have skill points in the game, but it's kind of random of when you actually receive them. But you can just do the little traits, and that's really, which is still a cool concept. However, your player look better, or most important, to make your club look better. Not as you as a pro, but also as a club. Can you get different types of seats? And what you have right now in FUT with a stadium, why not do that alongside with the pro club? So you can actually have your own stadium, you can customize for that, have different trophies, have different seat colors, pitch line colors, whatever else that's currently in FUT. Why can't you also do that in pro club? The more wins you get with your club, therefore the more that you can upgrade your stadium, and there's a lot more ideas with that. Number 4 in my list, and I am going to be speaking about FUT. Okay, I feel like a complete revamp should be done for FUT Champions. It's been the same thing for almost 4 years now, and in terms of red picks, in terms of just how the game is kind of seen right now, I feel like it's just not really enjoyable, and people just don't see the point of really playing FUT Champs, unless if you enjoy playing it, you enjoy the aspects of trying to hit elite. If you are not that kind of person, and you probably do not see the point of actually playing it. When it comes to rewards, most of the time it's very underwhelming, unless if you are incredibly lucky, and people just kind of just don't care the same way they used to anymore. So I feel like a complete revamp of FUT Champions is necessary. If that is involved having red picks, which is dependent on the minimum rating, dependent on which rank you get. So if you got gold 3, then you can get any inform that is minimum rating, let's say is 83. Maybe finally having weekend league have some sort of requirements, make it a bit different each week, because it feels like we're doing the same thing each time with the same teams. If you are going to have a place that normal people like me and you can also face up against pro players, then I feel like there should be some sort of requirements involved, that it could be like, you know, this weekend you can use a full silver team, or next weekend it has to be a team with only one maximum icon. I feel like there's something to make it interesting. This week you can only have a full Liga NOS team, something weird like that. It will make it different, it will make it more unique. So I've realized that I've gone on quite a lot, so I'm going to try and make these next few notes a bit more simple and a bit more straight to the point. So number 5, we're going to go straight into career mode yet again, and this is a massive one, and I feel like this is a game changer, and it is create a club in FIFA career mode. Now you may say whatever you want about licenses, but end of the day, we all know that's BS. When it comes to you having to create your own club, you can make your own independent world in this game. Why is it stuck into you must be these teams? Do you know how cool it is that you can make your own club? Imagine you play for an actual football club. You play for an 11-a-side team in Sunday League or whatever else. You can make your own club in the game, and you can customize the players and the kits and the stadium and badge and everything else. Imagine how cool that is. For a lot of people, that'd be really awesome, and I think that is a massive part which was in the game, and for some reason just got took out. So I feel like for people that may just be kind of bored of using the same sort of teams and having the same experience, that creating your own club will just add a brand new dimension onto the world of career mode, and I think it'd be a lot better for a lot more people. On to point number 6, and I still can't believe that this is actually still not in FIFA now, because it's 2021, lads, and there is still not any crossplay. Not any. There's no crossplay in like that. EA can most definitely afford to do crossplay. Now you may say, yeah, but the servers and whatever else. Fam, why am I still not able to play against my mate who has a PS or PS5 in 2021. Like, come on, this is a new day of age, and it's getting a bit odd now, lads, especially when there's other EA games that also has crossplay. I believe that they have Apex Legends, which is a crossplay game, but we can't do it in FIFA. I think, like, it's gonna happen at some stage. At some stage, there must be this new push into the world of gaming, and I really hope that it happens soon. Cause yeah, man, I feel like we're just waiting for just really no good reason right now in terms of just why can't I play against my mate on PS5? Do it on Warzone and Fortnite. I'm pretty sure they can do it here on Fortnite and Warzone. They're connecting, you know, 100 people into one lobby. Why can't they do it with just two people? Number 7 in my own personal wish list, it will be the League SBCs. For the love of God, EA, please, I'm on my knees here, lads. Can we please put some better League SBCs for next year? For some reason, they've completely burnt it down to the ground. The entire essence of League SBCs has been ripped apart, and it's sickening. It's really upsetting because I love SBCs, man. It's such a grindable part of the game, which for people that may not enjoy gameplay, just gets bored of gameplay, it takes that option away from you. And I feel like we've gone from having these cool SBCs with good packs, and it's much more grindable, and you get rewarded by a play at the end of it as well, which you may actually use, or just put into other SBCs. Now we're left with no player at all, and also half the packs are awful, and the okay packs are actually decent. They are also untradeable. Like, literally, what is going on here, lads? And last but not least, I need to get into the Icon SBCs as well. A lot of people are so excited to hear about Icon SBCs. Yes, Icon SBCs is now in FIFA, and it's going to be coming up this year, but we're in March, and there's only 3 icons that's even available right now, and that's Puyol, that's Kluivert, that's Nedved, which is cool, and those players are optional. We should be at a stage now which in March a large chunk of icons that people want to use or should be available. And I guess this could be a bonus, but I want to see more things in terms of milestones. It feels like a bit of a waste that it's a tab which hasn't been used to a way that it could have been, honestly. There should be cards that you can grind the entire year to boost up your club. There should be a card from every single Premier League club that, let's say, because I'm a Burnley fan, why not have, let's say, a Dwight McNeil, which starts off as an 80 rated, he has a upgrade card, a certain, I don't know, showdown card or club card, and that the more that I use that Dwight McNeil, the more goals, the more assists, the more games, everything, the more wins, the better that card gets. So that Dwight McNeil can go up to an 88, and that could be for every single club in Premier League. There's so many cool ideas that could be put into this game, but it feels like there's really no point really talking about it because it feels like it's so hard to really imagine EA actually putting these things in. So there you go, boys. That is the 8 things that we will never get, but we all want in FIFA 22. If you guys do enjoy this, smash a like button. Tell me down in the comments if you could pick one thing you want in FIFA 22, what would it be? Tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and most importantly, you go and enjoy your day. God bless you all, and I'll see you all next time.